Well, we're finally back. After 3 weeks, we're camping again. This week we're at Anchor Down RV Resort in Dandridge, Tennessee. And this place is beautiful. There's a bunch of hills in this area, so everyone's got a pretty good view. And look at this. Look what we got on our site. Who wants a fire pit when you can have a fireplace? There's Dawn enjoying a morning fire. It is in the 50s right now. It's about 7:30 in the morning, but that's okay. We're camping. Let me take you over here and show you the view. So Dawn booked this place more than a year and a half ago, and we're finally here. It really is nice. I can understand why it takes so long to get a spot here. We don't have a lakefront spot, but there's a huge lake. I don't know if you can tell, but those are mountains in the background. We'll get some more video of those later. Here's all the back-in sites, back up right to the lake. And right down over here is all the fun activities. Actually, over here you can see part of the water slide there. But several sites have these fireplaces, you can see there. And we have done our site up for Halloween. Look at that. You can do a lot with dollar store finds. I actually made that in my shop last week. All right, well, let's have some fun. All right, here we are, our first stop of the day. We're in Chestnut Hill, Tennessee. If you don't know where that is, it is, let's move around here. It's where Bush's Baked Beans originated from. And it's now a visitor center, so we're gonna head in there and take a look around. But there's one of the main factories. I think they have factories throughout the country now, but Chestnut Hill, right here is where it all started. Let's go inside and take a look. So it looks like this may have been one of their original delivery trucks. A.J. Bush and Company, General Merchandise, Chestnut Hill, Tennessee. Look at this Ford. Tell you what though, that's definitely heavy duty. Those are some big hubs. All right, Maddie, no more delivering. Let's go. All right, we're inside the visitor center here, and they actually do have a museum. We'll go out and take a look at that too. We are inside the world's biggest Bush Baked Beans can. Look, we're gonna get our weight in beans here. Go ahead, Maddie. See what Maddie is. 76,800 beans.
Your turn. Wait for Teresa though.
All right, now I'm gonna get on here and see. Let's see what we are. Probably more than 76,000.
Way more than 76,000. Okay, he's weighing himself in beans. 197,376.
So it began with a dream around family and community. They wanted to create economic opportunity in their community. They also wanted a family business in which their children could work. Look at this fireless cook stove. The Toledo Cooker. Oh, they're calling it today's modern crock pot from the late 1800s. And this is the section of the original exterior wall of the store.
The guy over there, he's like, now what's your name? And I said Madison. He was like, have you ever stopped and hugged your mom for the name Madison? She could have called you Bruce, Martha.
The earliest cans were actually soldered by hand individually. These are 100-year-old hand-soldered cans. So they went from the handheld soldering, individually hand-soldered, and then finally got this fancy canning machine, if you can see it here. Look at that. And look, they got Bush's secret family recipe right here if you want to take a look, but you're going to have to get through Some major security there. All right, well, that was a nice little visit. Free museum to walk around. When we watched the video, we weren't allowed to get any footage of that. Oops, excuse me, it's the motorcycles coming through. This is actually a main path to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area, so it's pretty trafficy. But it was a fun little time. They had a video of the history of Bush's beans. And of course, we're making out with some beans ourselves. That house is the original family house that all the kids grew up in. They originally got into the business in the early 1900s with another family in the area. And then soon after, they were able to buy all the equipment. And that's when they started. So 1909 is when the business finally took off, became Bush Brothers Beans. They sold a little bit of everything at that time, and now they've just gotten right into just dry goods. That's all they do now is dry goods. Beans and peas, things like that.
So, I'm about to drive a golf cart. You're allowed to. You just have to have someone 18 in the car with you. But little kids are allowed to drive. I told them all about it.
About what, me cutting my head?
No.
No. I had to run off. I caught my head on the corner of the mirror here. We decided to come back to the campground to have lunch. The Bush's visitor center there was pretty cool. So we came back, had lunch. Now we're just going to take a little spin around the campground. Pretty good. Got a boat ramp down there. And then here's the playground area over here.
I'm not going all the way down.
They got some beach sand there, beach volleyball. You can rent pontoon boats and kayaks and things. And then they even have a slide here. This huge, huge, huge Douglas Lake here, and all of those beautiful mountains in the background. We'll look back here and show you the campground. 3 different levels. You got the lower level here, the upper level up there, and then a secondary level up there. Here's your AstroTurf dog park. There's Maddie and Dawn getting ready to go play some pickleball. Let me head over here and beat these 2 girls in pickleball. So we're back at the campsite. What are we gonna do, Maddie? We're gonna play this game here. It is beautiful out, nice and sunny, about 75 degrees. You can see by the flag there, a nice breeze. So let's get to playing some games.